Worms destroy the ball handler!
Hello again. I'm bringing you some more Star Wars beta action. I actually joined this game in the middle. I think the games are 15 minutes long, so it's been going on a little while. Here I did not see in time that the ball handler was so close to our goal, so
looks like the frog dogs have a new strategy. Let the rotworms win!
It's kind of hard to see, but there's a little beam of purple light for them because their icon is purple. That goes all the way up to the sky, so it's easy to spot where the ball handler is. You'll see me run away quite often. It's so easy to get one shot by the ranged classes in this game because they really are kind of OP in the start. Like they wear heavy armor. They get ranged weapons that can shoot you from across the map, and they hit super hard with it. So, running away a lot, stealthing.
Score one for the rotworms.
It's really a team thing, because just one-on-one with somebody, depending on their class, you can really just get crushed. Trying to help out our ball handler here. See, there's this backstab ability for the shadow. It's like the rogue class that is hard to get pulled off, but if you can catch them while you're stealth and they're standing still, you can get one or two off real quick on them. It hits super hard.
Frog dog pass goes nowhere.
So I use it
fast.
most often.
That'll hurt in the morning. Frog dog's on a rampage.
I was debating putting commentary in this because I didn't want to be talking over some of the great sounds that the game has. So I'm going to have lots of spaces of silence so you can just enjoy the great sounds that are in this game. You can see here I CC him so I can try and deal with this other one, but it's just, too much. I was too low, and it's really hard to 1v2 people in this game. As a melee, anyway. The idea of this game is it's kind of like football in a way. When the ball is loose and nobody has it, it spawns there in the middle on the pedestal. Then you try and carry it across the goal
destroy the ball handler,
which is in the area of the enemy team's spawn, so it's very tough. There's lots of passing. You can pass the ball. And in order to get to the other side, you have to walk over the hazards in the middle that are on the platform. So there's lots of nice strategy there where you can stun people while they're standing in the hazard.
Oh, the frog dogs just pulled the ball handler apart!
I get the ball here and I go straight for the platform to try and score really quick. Just get across it. End up having to wait on this fire hazard here. And I may have made a mistake by jumping down to the lower platform when I had help on the top, but it works out. They tried to stun me there, but I used my freedom, which is like a trinket to break CC. So I did not get stuck in that fire hazard, but they tried. And luckily I pulled it off just before I died. You didn't get to see it there because I died immediately, but after you score you do a little victory dance. It was quite comical when I saw it.
Fantastic score! Give those frog dogs a point! Rotworm ball handler is
I was over
down.
that. Sometimes it'll still get you and break your stealth even though you were over the hazard.
Frog dog throws to frog dog. Nice pass. Rotworm down! Just destroyed by the frog dogs!
Trying to get a kill on this guy. He's so far down. And I get knocked back into the hazard. Did you see that? He did a force wave.
He's unbeatable!
Knocked me into it.
Frog dog throws to frog dog! Nice pass!
And I'm not sure what killed me there. That was kind of weird. Must have been some range shot or something.
Frog dog crushed! Spectacular Rodworms play! Rodworms take
Instead
out
of like a res
dog.
timer,
Brutal.
there's this force field you're stuck behind, and it seems like it lasts forever, but it's
Enemy
really
is
just
unbeatable.
like 30 seconds at the most, but I mean, that can be a long time when there's a critical point in the game when you need to
Spectacular
get out.
Rodworms play!
See, there's a few backstabs there. But it's hard to get off when you're moving and they know you're there. So you may have figured it out, but the Republic is always the frog dogs, and the Empire is always the
Rotworms destroy the ball handler!
Rotworms being the purple team, and they're winning. That'll probably change eventually. They might shuffle them up and it'd just be random who's on what side, but maybe not. For now in the beta, that's what it is anyway. You'll see I'm never able to re-stealth. The in-combat system is kind of weird. You're basically always in combat, and the only way to re-stealth is just to die. In my later levels, I did get a vanish kind of ability where I can vanish in combat, and that was useful, but it was on like a 2-minute cooldown or something. So very, very hard to get out of combat so you can stealth. It's next to impossible. Also can't meditate, which is a heal, unless I'm out of combat, so that's also next to impossible.
Neutral ball! Let's go berserk!
I don't know what it is about maybe the server I was on, but it was really hard to win in Warzones. So I did eventually just give up and just go for kills and having fun. So you see I'm kind of ignoring the objectives a lot.
Rotworm down! Just destroyed by the frog dogs! Rotworms destroy the ball handler!
Yeah, I did. I successfully knocked that guy off into the acid. I love the hazards. It's such a cool addition to it.
That'll hurt in the morning. Frog dog's on a rampage!
In those air vents that just shot me up, they're kind of random.
The frog dogs just
They never send you in the direction you want. It's very random. You'll go everywhere except for where you want to go. And here you'll see what I mean by how you have to get to the goal line, because it seems like he's really close to scoring, but he's actually very far, because you have to be on the upper platform, and the only way to get there is from at least the middle where there's a ramp. So him being this close to the goal line on the bottom, he was actually quite far away from scoring. And here I tried to knock him off. It was my force wave ability, but for some reason he didn't go anywhere.
Broadworms destroy the ball handler!
Today's match is sponsored by Brask's Trandashani Flatcakes, the only flatcake served with authentic fruit from the elder trees of Kashyyyk. Now, back to the mayhem!
I CC him for a little while so I can get some damage on him.
Broadworm ball handler is down!
I got really lucky there. I landed with our ball carrier. He didn't have
Broadworms destroy the ball handler!
Yeah, see, I finally got out of combat so I could heal, and it ends up I wasn't exactly out of combat.
Oh, the frog dogs just pulled the ball handler apart!
It's very goofy. It's the source of a lot of rage for a while.
Splat goes a frog dog! Get a cleaner, droid!
And it looks like that's the end of the game. We couldn't get another score off. And as you can see there's a voting system for MVP at the end of the match for both teams. And, you know, not surprisingly, people vote for the guy that does the most damage and not so
Pass
much.
incomplete! Broadworms need a vision checker!
Mighty Gerada the Hutt declares the Rotworms today's winners and praises their
Warzone
voracious
video.
talent.
I'm doing another one. Be sure and check it out.